Hey everybody, welcome to our channel. It's me. Oh, let me fix my pillow. Bit of cushioning. There we go. It's me, your sister Tshegofatso Ramutla. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. I don't want to get into the politics of knowing when the New Year is because I don't want to confuse anybody. But I know that, in the Hebrew calendar, it's believed that the end of our year is on the 29th of March or the 30th of, no, 29th. And then on the 30th of March, on my birthday, is the first day of the year. So it's one of those things that are very debatable. Um, Even in the Chinese, they have their own calendar, don't they? They believe in their own calendar where they say it's the year of whatever, and they do that. And Muslims too, they have their celebration. Is it in September or yeah, early before us, got December? Well, when I say us, I mean the whole world. So we're not sure, we're really not sure which one it is. But anyway, there's a shadow, you see. Hey, lighting is everything, guys. So I'm manipulating with some demi light and you're trying to brighten up where and then it's casting a shadow. Yeah, but anyway, let's ignore the shadow. Coming from the media world, especially digital and videography and TV world, certain aspects of lighting and shooting, and this one here is not it. There shouldn't be a shadow. So there's something wrong with my lighting. But anyway, that's besides the point, you know. Yeah, I was talking about the year. So it doesn't matter, I guess. The Ethiopians believe that they are in 2019 or this is 2020 according to them. So it's just a whole lot. But anyway, Happy New Year. I'm so pleased to see everybody that is here watching. It means by the grace of God, we made it into a new year. And depending on how you look at it, some people take it as, it's another month. So whether it's a new year or whatever, it doesn't matter. But one thing I know, when you're a child of God, when it hits 12 midnight on the 31st of December, we all on our knees praying, welcoming the new year with prayer, asking God for guidance, for more angels to be part of us. Angels were there, were created to come and uh, be our guardians. They're here for a reason. God created them for us to be guarded by them, to, hunale, those angels, batsila, angels of this and that, the healing angels. So we're grateful to our Lord for everything that He does for us. It's been hot. I feel like I'm a bit red on my face. But yeah, we glad that we're still alive. Oh yes, I'm not wearing any thingy wrap on my head today. You're probably shocked, but you know that your hair is your crown, right? And I didn't know, but Leviticus does say you shouldn't cut your hair as a woman, and when you pray you need to cover your head. But I'm growing my hair, and it's grown, and I feel like it's neat enough for me to come and present myself pure like this as I am. So Kshapile Benny and Betty, and I'm feeling, yeah, it's hot, hey, it's really hot. So yeah, I know you're shocked. Yes, this is me without the wrap. But anyway, today, man, I wanted us to talk about something important. You guys have those resolutions for the new year. I'm not gonna eat too much. I'm gonna go on a diet. God grant me more money. God this, God that. I just want to advise everybody today. Let's ask God to help us not to grow the love of money. I don't know if I'm putting it in the right way. I don't have a Bible on me today. I just wanted us to talk, one on one, sister to sister, sister to brother, bana ba Modimo, bana ba motho. Let's just talk about this. The love of money. Guys, I've been observing, man. I've been looking around me. People that are in my life, I've been watching. And, people adore money. They worship money. And once someone is exposed to money, it could be little money, it could be a lot of money, but it exposes who you are as a person. So I have realized that, no, man, I need to have this chat with my siblings in Christ. Guys, no, man, the love of money is dangerous. That's why God said the love of money is the root to evil, to all evil. Because think about it. Judas Iscariot, he loved money so much that he betrayed his brother, his best friend. And after getting that money, he saw what kind of, like, it reveals to you what kind of a person you are. And at that point, you decide whether, okay, sure, I didn't know I was this person when it comes to money. And you decide, am I going to stay being this person, or am I really going to repel from this love of money and be authentic and pure and practice love and kindness and honesty and be transparent? Or am I really going to be consumed by the greed of money? No, I'm saying these things because I'm shocked at what I see around me. Hey, people love money, guys. People love money. You would meet someone and and when I say someone, it could be a friend, it could be an acquaintance, or a colleague, anyone. I'm not talking relationship-wise. I'm talking in general. I'm generalizing here. Okay? Generically, everyone as a human being, you meet those people. And when you meet them, these people are nice people, they sweet, and you get to know their personality, they warm, they welcoming, and you're able to relate to them. You realize, oh my gosh, we have the same interests. Oh my gosh, we do things in a similar manner. We are from the same background. Maybe you're from the same province or from the same hood or whatever. And you realize, oh, we actually have similar mannerisms about life and how we tackle it, until you guys are introduced to money in a group or individually. And that's when the true person comes out. And the love of money is so dangerous that you can literally backstab someone because of money. I'll make an example. Let's say you're a group of friends, you come together and you decide, no man, guys, this is not enough, us just meeting up for coffee and tea or whatever, and just basically talking about general life. Let's turn this friendship into something that can build a legacy for our children. So instead of just meeting up regularly on a weekly or monthly basis, let's meet up where we know that it's going to be a productive meeting. Because me personally, I believe that when one meets new people, it's for a reason. You're not meeting people simply in jail because we are around and there's that body and I'm seeing that body and we great with each other by sitting and getting to know each other. But I believe that you meet those people for a reason. And I always say, let's not waste each other's time. Let me see your value so you can see my value. How can I help you? And what is it that you can help me with? And if you can't help me with anything, that's still okay. But when you leave, after we cross paths, when you leave with that thing that, wow, you know, Tsecho taught me this. Tsecho shared with me that. Tsecho was willing to go this far with me or for me. And I know I can count on her. Even though Tsecho won't get the same from you. But I believe that when we are a group of people and we spend most of the time together, let's create something that is positive, that is productive. I don't like idling and just, because that's where gossip comes in. You start gossiping when you're just sitting around. What are you talking about if you're not talking about productive things? You are talking about people, because that is definitely going to come up. And we know God doesn't want that. He doesn't like us, bashing each other and looking down on each other, or judging each other. So when I meet up with someone on a regular basis, what are your qualities? I have this. Can we maybe mix these two qualities and come up with something, a seed, plant a seed so that it grows? And so many times when I do that, that's when I realize the kind of person I'm dealing with. And I have carried that with me ever since I was in college. Because my parents, my background, my parents were very productive. My dad, my mother, they had like minds that were like machines. What is it that we can do to generate something so that we have a comfortable life? They didn't worship money, but they knew that, when you are a Hebrew, let me say the skin color, it's hard in terms of having financial freedom. You really have to work hard for it. You have to, And my parents believed in that, in building a legacy for their children, and that's how we were able to go to school and pursue in careers that we feel we can fall under. Like for me, my parents didn't mind taking me to art school. It wasn't me going to be a doctor, it wasn't me going to be a lawyer or a president, but it was me going to work on the gift God gave me to draw, to create with my that creativity. And they invested in that. But for them to be able to invest in that, they had to work hard to generate something that can support that dream of mine. So I feel like, okay, you are here as Palisa. I'm meeting you as David, as Lerato, or whoever, Melissa, I don't know, for instance. And I'm meeting you, and I see you regularly. Now I'm interested in you. What is it that you do? Oh, you like drawing, or oh, you like singing? Okay. I love singing too, but I know a better way of doing so. Can I record you and help you build something out of what you do? And at some point, how about we now look for a funding for you so you can grow this and make it a sustainable entity, so that we are able to make something out of nothing, and then the claws come out, because now this person feels, no, this is mine, it's my idea, whatever. So, which is fine, it might be your idea or your talent, but I'm there to help you out. And once I'm helping you out, then I realize you're not in this for the passion of loving what you do. You are in this for the passion of generating worldly wealth and you are willing to bite everyone like a vampire that's around you and suck and fly away. And you know, the love of money, guys, the root of all evil. I remember Jesus Christ was with his disciples and the crowds and teaching them, and there was one man who asked him, Lord, how can I see the kingdom of heaven? What do I need to do in order for me to follow you and do the right thing and be on the right path, the righteous path? And Jesus Christ was like, if really you mean what you're saying and you really want that, the best thing you need to do is go back home, gather all your riches, sell them, take that money, help the poor, spread it out, and that way you will be a righteous person. What did that person do? He thought to himself, nah, never me. My money. I wake up at 3 a.m. and I start working. I prepare to work for the next day so that I can make money. And by the time it's 6 a.m. when everyone is up, by that time I've already bathed, I've already made contact, I've already prepped my day, I've already logged on into the PC and checked my forex and my company's this and that. I've already checked my books. By 10 a.m., I've already made business meetings, 4 business meetings already, and I have made, I've cashed out this much. Now I have to take all of that hard work, sell it, and feed the hungry out of my money. Nah, I will not. No, thank you. Nah, I rather leave this whole righteous path. and that is when you realize that the love of money comes first to most people. And Jesus Christ said that, surely I tell you, not every rich. He said, surely I tell you, anyone that is rich will be hard for them to get in the kingdom of heaven, because they love money more than anything. I'm choking. Can I quickly get something to drink? I am choking. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just needed to get water. I'm choking. Excuse me. Forgive me, guys. So the love of money is heavy, and this I see it in any person, any regular person, even little children, man, little ones. They could meet you in the streets. Because I remember my mom used to tell me that if you are playing outside and you see one of our neighbors or anyone, an older person, especially us moms, every woman in this world, when they go out of the home and leave, maybe they're going to work or wherever, they always come back with a packet of something. Either they have maybe bread and milk, or they bring back fruits or groceries. All women, in normal circumstances, every woman does that. They bring back something home all the time, those that can afford anyway, but it's normal for a mother to always carry something back home. So when you're playing in the streets, my mom would say, always help out your elders. If you can see they're carrying bags, heavy bags, help them. So we would run, Mama, can I help you carry? And your friends would see what you do, and they would come and also mimic what you're saying or doing, and you'll find 4 of us helping this lady carry her groceries to her house. And my mom would say, and don't expect anything back, always help. you know. So never wait after you drop off her packets, her shopping bags by her gate or her door. Leave immediately. Don't sit and look at them and wait, because then that means you want the reward. Don't, unless if she says, hey Tseho, my baby, come back, here's 1 rand, go buy yourself something, you know. And it's either you take it or you can say, no mom, it's okay, Nekutus, I was just helping you. But sometimes they would give us money, you know. Thank you, here's 5 rand, you guys will share. And that's when you see that greed, it doesn't have an age. You know, that little demon, that devil of greed can penetrate into a little group of kids. So the one that got the 5 rand would say, okay, I'll give you your share. And you go to the shop and you buy sweets and give this one lollipop, the other one lollipop, and it's got probably a few coins left, and they keep that for themselves. And that's where you see the love of money there. It's creeping in. It's greed, I tell you. And you know, as a parent, you need to teach your child from a very young age that money is not everything. But I'm telling you the truth. Some people are raised differently from us, you know. Each home has its own ways of doing things. And I see it with people I'm around with, some of my friends. I see it with them. The way they worship money, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They forget the friendship, the purpose. It just they forget. So yeah, that's something else. Sorry, I had to pause there a little bit. I was distracted. But yeah, you know, that's when you see that greed is something that is, it has no age, it doesn't discriminate. The love of money, that evil what do I call it? Is it an evil gesture of adoring or worshiping money? It doesn't discriminate. It starts from a little age. Hence I'm saying, you know, there are families, we from different families that teach you certain morals in life. You know, I have friends who have mentors in their families that were business people or business minded, and their mentors were really shrewd, extremely shrewd, and they instill this in their children to be shrewd and do not compromise, and this is how you handle money, you know. And I'm not saying that people shouldn't be vigilant or wise or be go-getters in a sense, but there are ways of handling all this. You know, our God is a simple God. Jesus Christ told his disciples to leave. Don't take money, don't take clothes, don't take nothing. Just go evangelize, tell people about me, about the kingdom of heaven. And you know, on your way there, those who welcome you will welcome you and they will feed you. You know, you don't have to focus on the fact that, oh, money, I need money. And you're probably sitting there watching this video going, what is she saying? I rather be rich and living a comfortable life than to be poor and a beggar. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not pushing poverty here. You need to hear me. You need to hear me. All I'm saying is the love of money is the root of all evil. And he says, Jesus Christ, that, you know, in the end times, there will be false prophets, and they're crawling everywhere like cockroaches or rats from Alex. They're crawling everywhere. They are everywhere. And you know why? The love of money. When you love money, you are willing to go and do anything. Even fear dies in you. You fear nothing. You can do it all just to stay rich or wealthy or comfortable, to have that comfortable life. So we need to be careful today. Like I said, I'm not holding a Bible here on me. I just wanted us to have a one-on-one and just talk about this whole issue that, have you met people that have so much love for money, they would forget who you are, where you come from with them. You build something from scratch, an idea. And once you get to an opportunity where now things are going to manifest and doors are opening, and they tell you to your face, this is my idea. I came up with it. Everything is coming to me. I actually don't need to be in a team. I can handle this alone. Because now here's an opportunity to make more and more and more money. And for you to get there, you had to be, to have a team to push you and build you. And now that you are up there, now you want to, get rid of everyone latching on you and say, I did this alone. Love of money is very dangerous. So me here, simple Tseho, I've experienced a lot, man, in the past few weeks or months. I've seen it years on end, but the past few weeks, this thing has been dawning on me to say, are you seeing what I'm showing you? That people love money so much, they would do anything. Anything. Hence, I'm making an example of these false prophets. Our false prophets that we call our pastors, our church leaders. The first thing they tell you about when they start their sermon is money. Let me make an example. You have a church that you adore, you go to. Your parents took you to this church. You were a child, you didn't see anything wrong with it. Until now, God started to teach you discernment. And you are now seeing things from a different eye because you are learning who God is, and you are reading the word, and you realize, what I'm reading here and what they're telling me there doesn't gel. But you ignore the signs and you carry on going to your church normally, like any loyal follower of your pastor or whatever it is, your church. And every time you go to church, they enforce this thing on you that we want this, that your church is demanding. And let's say one day you're not feeling okay and you see that I'm not okay. I need to go speak to my pastor. I need to go speak to my leader, my guider, my teacher about the sickness that I'm feeling. I'm praying, but I feel like I'm close to death here. And you go, and when you get there, you find it's a long queue of people that are in the same situation as you, or some are in even dire or desperate more than you are. We all come with our different problems. We need someone who's anointed to pray with you. And while you're sitting there in your queue, one of your church members who works at the church comes with a book, and they go to each person in the queue. Tseho, why are you here? No, I'm not feeling okay. I'm really sick. The doctor said I only have 3 months to live, so I believe that I can be healed in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. and I just needed to talk to Mfundisi, to the pastor, and ask them to pray with me. God told me I must come, and and they say, okay, you're sick, right? Okay, and you okay. All right, so in order, who are you here with? And you're like, no, I'm with my son here. He came with me because you couldn't drive yourself. They saw your son had to drive you to the church, right? I'm with my son and my sister, maybe, or my two sons, or maybe 4 people that were in the car. They had to carry you, and they're sitting with you in the pew. So it's you, your son, your daughter, and your sister. Yes, it's the 4 of us. Okay. So that will be okay. We need 200 from you. We need $200 from your son, $200 from your sister, and $200 from your daughter. So that's 2 for 6. That's 800. We need 800 from you guys that came in today to seek prayers from the priest. 200, yes. For no, just to brighten, the prayers. Just rakhanta. You don't have that $200 on you. So maybe one of your family members says, okay, yes, 800, I have it. You go, you get in there, you tell this person your problems, and while you're talking to them, they're like, and you can see they're not even listening. They're not even